What's up, everyone? Today we are here to talk about my first ever signature series disc with infinite discs, the iBlend Emperor. I just get so smiley thinking about it. I'm super thankful to Infinite Discs for giving me my first ever signature series disc. You know, it's so cool to see my name. It's a triple stamp, so they have 3 different dies. You know, I think one is the Emperor, one is the wreath, and then I believe, the last one is that cool little ghost stamp of this bird. Really freaking cool, in my opinion. So they have 3 different dies, they can do 3 different foil colors, and so you guys are gonna get all kinds of different combos. You can get the rainbow, you can get this sweet reflective with this nice blue. There's plenty of options available, and you'll be able to see those on the Infinite Discs website. This one's super cool. Infinite blew it out of the water with these stamps. It's such a clean stamp in my opinion. I love my Kona logo at the bottom and how theirs is, right there on the top as well. And honestly, my favorite part is some of the discs, it's a ghost stamp. So you can't really see this bird until you give it a nice little wiggle. So shout out to Infinite, this is cool. But let's get into why I chose this disc and why I think everyone could benefit from this disc. These are the 2 I have in my bag. I have a 171 and then I have a 168. They've only been thrown about 2 rounds right out of the box and then straight in my bag. On almost all the tee shots where I have to throw max distance, I'm grabbing this guy, this 168 iBlend Emperor. She has some bubbles in the rim, but I actually personally like that because for me, they fly straighter and they go a little bit further. So I personally like the bubble in the rim a little bit more. But this guy, he's a 171. He has more of a pop top. This guy's a little bit more flat. And this one's a little bit more overstable for me. This is the one I'm grabbing when I'm throwing in the headwinds, and for me, if I throw it on even just like a little bit of hyzer, she pops up enough, a little bit. She doesn't turn over, but she'll pop up and she'll go flat, and then she'll glide, and then for this one, she'll dump out left for me right at the end, where this one, for me personally, this 168 iBlend Emperor, she'll go dead straight. And sometimes she'll even end straight with barely any fade, or she'll have just a little bit of fade at the end, which I really love for those max distance drives where I need the disc to just go straight forever, glide, and then barely fade out. The iBlend plastic, it's very similar to Star, but in my opinion, it's a little bit gummier. But for me, I think it feels a little bit grippier in the hand, which I love. But yeah, I'm loving the Emperor. She's my max distance driver. I think for beginners, in the lighter weights, maybe in the 165, 160 range, I think it's going to be perfect for people starting out. It's going to be a great straight to stable disc. It's going to be nice in those headwinds. And then for those advanced and pro players who can really get over on these, I think you're going to see some max distance. It's going to be a really nice pop-up max distance driver. And then, for the forehand players, for me personally, I get a little bit more torque on my forehand. I threw this one once on a forehand, and I think she's going to be more of my pop-up, hyzer flip forehand disc, where I'm going to use something else for, the more stable shots. But definitely, like I said, this is going to be the disc for max distance. It's going to be the backhand max distance, and it's going to be the forehand max distance. So I couldn't have picked a better disc, and a portion of each of these sold goes back to me. So not only are you getting a sweet max distance driver, but you're also supporting me on the road, which, I'm living my dream and you're helping me do it. So shout out to Infinite Discs for getting me my first ever signature series disc. I'm over the moon, super excited, and thank you all for the support. I can't wait for you guys to see how these fly. Make sure you tag me in any posts, any stories you guys have of these discs. I want to see them in your hands. I want to see how they fly for you. I want to get feedback. So make sure you're messaging me, letting me know how they fly. So thank you all.